Hold on. While the equipment is rebooting, this is a perfect time to let you know that where all these songs are available on Spotify, Apple iTunes, all of the various streaming things, they're over here in our merch booth. You can get them from us individually and all of the different things and fangs and wangs and dings and dang and dang and dangs. You on, Groovy? Girl, thinks the only game in town. Light your queen to lay him down. The winner, dime stone crown. Fuzzy boots and fat wings like clouds upon a ham. Display eyes and fat thighs. She gyrates where she stands. Dance so hypnotically, all that surprise and smile. Let it be in harmony, a plastic sense of style. Dance so hypnotically, all that surprise and smile. Let it be in harmony, a plastic sense of... Blinking pinky botzel, you're demon on the dance floor. Slow stick waving dervish as she begins the song. Happy hardcore legionnaires, vibing to the beat. Walls seem like they're melting down, just dripping in the heat. Dance so hypnotically, all that fast and smile. Let it be in harmony, a plastic sense of style. Dance so hypnotically, all that flash and smile. Let it be in harmony, a plastic sense of breakdown. I guess it's as good time as any to introduce the band quickly. We all know someone who, when they were a small child, would go into the kitchen and take all the pots and pans out of the cupboard and arrange themselves in a semicircle around them like they were at the dashboard of the Starship Enterprise. And then with the butter knife in one hand and wooden spoon in the other, they would play their first drum solo, which sound kind of like this. Bang, 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 crash, crash, crash. Will you fucking stop that? Well, at least that's how my first drum solo ended. But I know this other guy, his parents went out and got him a drum kit and put him in school, and then he went in the marching band and played in all these great bands. He toured around the world and played in all these great places with all these great pieces. Eventually he fell on hard times, came back home, and had to be in a band with a guy who just rambles in front of the microphone for half the time. Wow, that sounds like the story for the amazing Tom Lash. Let's hear it for the amazing Tom Lash on drums. I guarantee you he's the hardest working drummer on the stage. He's like a click made out of meat. Now, we're not all destined for food service. Some of us are a little more responsible, construction-oriented, all about building a foundation, putting what goes on top of it, and plumbing it together, making it flow. It just gives me the whoop-whoops just thinking about it. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Luckily, I don't have to do that all night. My voice would give out real quick if I had the whoop-whoops all night, and then I'd never get any of this rambling done. So tonight on the Whoop Whoops, I've got the amazing Michael Gagliardo on bass guitar. Let's hear it for the amazing Michael Gagliardo, the most responsible guy in the band, hands down. If we were all this responsible, well, we'd have real jobs and we wouldn't be in a band. Now, we can't all do the right thing all the time. Some of us are a little more high-strung. In fact, I got one guy who's so high-strung, he's like the diddly-doo-dah man. He's got the diddly-doo-dah plan. You know, we used to live together in this weird place once, and, you know, you'd hear strange, like, diddly noises coming out of strange doors. Like, I'd be walking around, and all of a sudden there'd be, like, coming out of, like, a mop closet. And I'd be like, seriously? And normally when you're in that kind of place, you do not want to open the mop closet when you hear weird noises happening in there. But in this time, I couldn't resist. And I opened the door, and there was a diddly-doo-dah man going... So, tonight on the Doodas, we've got the amazing Chris Denny on lead guitar. So let's hear it for the amazing Chris Denny on lead guitar. He does all the things I can't do. That's the hardest thing I gotta do all night. You may be wondering about that. Who's this moron who just keeps blowing hot air out of his face hole? Yeah, that's me. From the time I was a very small child, I blew hot air out of my face hole. In fact, the story goes, it was the first thing I did when I was born. Now, there's not a lot of life choices you have if you specialize in blowing hot air out of your face hole. Either you go into politics, and it became apparent to me real quick that screwing more than two people at the same time becomes like a logistical nightmare that I'm not capable of handling. So politics wasn't for me. So anyway, here I am doing the only other thing you can do if you blow hot air through your face hole. I'm fronting a band. My name is Bud Weather, and our powers combined, we're Captain Planet! Wait, I'm totally wrong. We're not Captain Planet. Captain Planet was the longest-running 1990 superhero cartoon. He was all about saving the planet, being part of the solution, part of the pollution. I wonder what happened to Captain Planet. I bet he's living under the First Avenue Bridge, warming himself by a garbage fire right now, because we did not listen to him. Poor Captain Planet. But I digress. We're in a band, and this band is called Goodtime Hustle! And for faithful in a vinyl spinning tempo, heart racing right away, he adjusts tempo, ecstasy in the music, worship in the muse, won't forget dimmer, she's about to blow a fuse, so hypnotically your touch, breath and smile, let it be in harmony, a plastic sense of style, dance so hypnotically, your touch, breath and smile. Let it be in harmony, your plastic sense of style.